When parents are looking for advice on family court matters or social services, they will generally turn to Facebook for some advice and support. And there are people on there more than willing to give free advice and free support to start with. They're actually looking for vulnerable parents. Most of them qualify for legal aid. And they just tell people or advise people to get rid of the solicitor. One reason being because what they're about to do is illegal, and they do not want a solicitor scrutinising what they're doing. One of the things they do which is illegal is to ask for information and images of people's children. Another thing they do is they will ask for court records and even medical records. Again, these things are illegal. The court records, you can be held in contempt of court. Social services reports and such, the same thing. That's why they don't want solicitors involved, or they might want one of their so-called solicitors. And they'll try and get you to leave the one you have and go to another one of theirs. They will advise and suggest that parents challenge the social worker on points of law, on protocol, procedure, on family law and social work law. And they will coach them in what to say and how to go about it, how to complain to the ombudsman, how to complain to the courts, all these different things. The social worker will then go to their manager, and that manager will tell the court that the social worker could not work with the parent because they were challenging and confrontational. That way, they don't have to answer your calls, they don't have to answer your emails, they can just ignore you more or less until the actual court case. The only time they might get in touch with you is just to reaffirm the fact that you are challenging and confrontational. Which obviously when you go to the court, that puts you at a very, very severe disadvantage. These so-called friends, or Mackenzie friends, as they sometimes are, will not ask you for any money until you're maybe weeks away from the actual court case, when they know that it's too late to change or get your solicitor back or to get help from somewhere else. When the court case is actually going through and you cannot backtrack, you're committed to it. Then they will say, well, I'll attend court, virtually usually, and support you, but it will cost you hundreds of pounds. In some cases, thousands of pounds. Just had one lately, £5,000. This woman has actually paid £5,000 for an unqualified support worker. The first thing this person did after charging her £5,000 was to contact the social services, or try to contact the social services, and started citing the law, social work law, to social work managers, straight away that was like writing the first line of this woman's suicide note, and probably her children's suicide note. The things that these people are doing are absolutely horrific. They don't give a damn. Parents are going to the court, losing their children. They've already lost their money. Sometimes they've even lost their home. And there's nothing they can do about it. These are the women, usually women, who come to me at the last minute, when it's far too late. This has got to stop. The charity provides a rolling support, and it's the same monthly subscription for the duration of the court case. Our average is 3 months, and we are generally successful in 80% of cases, but that's 80% of the cases who contact us directly from the internet, not from Facebook. The average is much, much lower, because by the time they get to me, they've already played all their cards. It's like playing a game of poker with social services. Parents have showed them everything that they're going to do and say in court long before it gets into the court case itself, so that social services have all the time in the world to redact information, to add information, dismiss that claim, dismiss that bit of evidence. You're doing your job for them. This has got to stop. Get in touch with professionals. We've got 2 projects. We've actually got 3 projects. 2 of them are for people with low income. And that enables people to get rolling support, continuous support until it gets to their court case. And by that time, social services will not be fully aware of what you're going to be presenting to them in the court, just as you won't be fully aware of what they'll be presenting in the court. That's how you play the game. Just get in touch. Watch out for these people. They're really savages, preying on vulnerable women. Please subscribe if you haven't done already, and tick on the bell for notifications, and click a like if you liked the video. Thanks for listening. I do appreciate it. Thank you.